Hey Dad, do you have to tell your ex where you take your kids when they're with you on visitation? That and more on today's episode of Dad's Law School. No, you don't have to give her every little breakdown of where you're going with the kids when you have them on your quote unquote visitation, which by the way is really like parenting time. Visitation is really not appropriate. In my opinion, most people use that term, but it's parenting time because the reality is you're acting as a parent to your kids and you're supposed to be responsible. And as long as you are responsible, you shouldn't have to account to mom for every little thing. That said, if you're gonna take the kids maybe out of the state, if you're going from, let's say, Kansas to Florida, mom probably wants to know where you're gonna be staying in Florida, that you got a hotel room when you're coming back. Are you flying? Are you driving? Are you taking the train? Like the basic information there. Yeah, we're gonna be going to Miami. We're gonna go see my great Aunt Mitzi. We're gonna stay for a week. Then we're gonna go up and we're gonna go to Disney World and maybe we're gonna swing by like Alligator World. Basic stuff. You don't have to break everything down. But in general, if it's just like a regular old weekend visitation, weekend time with your kids, no, you don't gotta tell her everything. She knows. You're gonna take them and we've got your apartment or your house address on record. You're probably staying within the same county or at least maybe one county over at most. So no, you don't have to break everything down. But if you're gonna be traveling outside the state or maybe outside the country even, if you're gonna take the kids to Mexico or on your way over to, France for something, yeah, you probably need to give that information to the other side. Think about it from this perspective. If the roles were reversed, what would you want to know? Now, I know you're gonna say, I trust her, she's the mother of my kids. Yeah, I got that. But wouldn't you want to know? Really? Like, she's gonna take the kids out of the state for 2 weeks and you don't really want to know where they're going? Come on now. You would. You'd want to know whether they're going to Florida or Boston or Washington. Because if something happens, you want to be able to know how to get a hold of them. It's basic human decency. And I realize sometimes that comes across as controlling. But the reality is, when you're dealing with kids and you got another parent involved, they have a right to know the basic information when you're traveling. So if you think about it from the perspective, what do you want to know? Then it's probably gonna be a little bit more reasonable. If you want to learn about that stuff and you're having to do these custody battles because maybe you've got one of those controlling exes who wants to know every little thing, you want to know how to set those boundaries, you should come join us in the VIP program at dadslawschool.com. We teach dads how to represent themselves in court, how to fight mom when she's being a little too controlling, how to represent yourself to the judge so you make a good impression, how to tell the judge what's really going on from your perspective. We teach you what a child custody action plan should be and a child support plan should be. We give you exercises and courses on discovery and evidence and objections and contempt. All of that's handled in our VIP program at dadslawschool.com. And if you want to have weekly group coaching, we do that on Thursdays. Dads get together and we talk about their cases, their kids. We learn about what's going on in their lives. They support each other through the stuff because let's face it, this stuff can be really draining. It's kind of overwhelming. I come in, I answer questions about strategy and tactics and sometimes the law and sometimes what I would suggest you do. And if you want to learn about that stuff, you should come join us in the VIP program at dadslawschool.com. Go check it out today and remember, I think you're freaking awesome.